Salt wind biting, ropes go tight. Moon in the surf, we sail by night. Chants from the deep, echo and crawl. Waves don't lie when the old gods call. Tidebound rites in the storm and flame. Names carved deep in the hull remain. Call the wind, break the chain. Ride the black tide back again. In the fire, sigils drawn with a heart's desire. Tied like a drumbeat, dragging us under. Whispers roll like distant thunder. Tidebound rites in the storm and flame. Names carved deep in the hull remain. Call the wind, break the chain. Ride the black tide back again. Flesh to salt and bone to sand. Storm gods beckon with a burning hand. Lanterns dim on a cursed parade. Dead men rise where the prayers were made. One for the moon and one for the reef. One for the silence underneath. Set sail, veins run cold as the sea grows near. Songs of the deep that no soul should hear. Mark the tide with a crowbone blade. Dance with the storm till the stars all fade. Tidebound rites in the storm and flame. Names carved deep in the hull remain. Call the wind, break the chain. Ride the black tide back again. Salt on my skin and a name I forgot. Bound to the hush where the drowned things rot. Tide sings low with a voice not mine, pulling me under line by line. Eyes on the storm but my soul looks down to the bones of gods beneath the ground. Every oath I spoke they heard below, where the kelp weeps slow and the ship lights glow.
Lantern dim where the keelbone creaks. Oaths were spoken in the tongue of the deep. Ash in the bilge and blood in the brine. Netherwake calls through a broken sign. Hands on the rope but it pulls too tight. It's not wind, no, it's the sea's own spite. A whispering pull in the back of my head, like a love song sung by the long time dead.
From Segronde, Netherwake, rise from the still, where the ocean dreams and the dark gods will. Ropes unwind and the sky turns black, and there's no soul here ever coming back. Silver on the surface, black underneath. The sea don't lie, but she sure do speak. Woke in a wreck, breath full of foam, nailed to the tide, far from home. Torn sails switch like dying skin. The wake knows all and it pulls me in. No stars tonight, just the belly of the deep, where the drowned don't rest and the dead don't sleep. Netherwake, rise from the still, where the ocean dreams and the dark gods will. Ropes unwind and the sky turns black, and there's no soul here ever coming back. Took the tide, now drown with the chant. In the tide they whisper slow, tales of fire where the cold winds blow. Lanterns flicker on rusted steel, and the salt don't care what a sailor feels. One by one they drift ashore, from lore. Shadows rise where the wreckage lay, in the drowned men's bay where no gods stay. Rise, rise, blood runs red in the bright. Beneath the foam, blood runs red in the pride we roll. Who sails there through mist and fear? We do. Who hears voices none should hear? We do. What breaks the tide with no sun inside? In my chest and the drum is fate. Every heart beats a nail on a waterlogged crate. Lungs full of ghosts, mouth tastes of ash. Ships long gone but we still crash. Dark don't care about what you said. If you prayed or fought or begged or bled, the sea's got rules and none are fair. You breathe her deep, you die down there. Who sails fair through mist and fear? None should hear. What breaks the tide with no sun inside? Drowned men rise in the dead of night. They come in silence, soaked in death. The tide's own kin with no more breath. From anchors wait to captain's scream, they ride the waves in a fever dream. Rise, we are the tide. Drowned men rise, with none to guide. night hums and the hull runs cold. Tales of a worm in the deep retold. Eyes like coals and a breath like ice. It waits in the black where the lost men lie. Who stirs the water? Wyrm below. Who cracks the keel? Wyrm below. Who stole the light from the lantern's glow? Wyrm below. 7 bells rang, then the sea stood still. Moon drowned dead on the ghost white sill. Captain prayed, but the lines went slack. Something rose and never looked back. Who stirs the water? Wyrm below. Who cracked the keel? Wyrm below. Who stole the light from the lantern's glow? Wyrm below. Salted bones in a spiral grave mark the path to the serpent's cave. No name left for the thing we fled, only silence where it fed. Who stars the water? Wyrm below. Who cracked the keel? Wyrm below. Who stole the light from the lantern's glow? Wyrm below. We do not speak of the depths too loud, for the worm may hear from beneath its shroud. If you sail by night where the black tides flow, say no words of the worm below. I walk the shore where the lost ones sleep. Their names are buried in water deep. Tide took oath and breathed the same, bound by salt without a name. Take the light, sink it low, drown the fire, let it go. Chains of brine seal the sound in the rain where none are found. The moon was pale, the stars were blind. The rite was sung in ancient time. We danced in foam with empty eyes to the rhythm of the sea, God's lies. With kelp for ropes and barnacle bone, the drowned ones gathered, not alone. The sea did hush, the sky bent down and crowned the tide with a broken crown. Take the light, sink it low. Drown the fire, let it go. Chains of brine seal the sound in the rite where none are found. Drink to the deep and the vow we keep, where the dead still hum in the ocean sleep. The drowned don't die, they merely wait at the tide's dark door. They congregate.